So I'm currently now 9 months pregnant, and there are a few things I would like to tell the pregnant women out there that I felt and experienced during this pregnancy. It's not necessary that what I feel and experience you people will experience, or what you people will experience I will experience. As I said, everybody's journeys are very different, but I felt that there is a need to put this out there, that real life is not like your Instagram world or what people claim to be in real life. Like, even people who I know personally say that, for example, you know what, when you get pregnant, people treat you with so much of love, affection, ultra care, and they make you feel like the world is yours. They make you feel so special and everything. I mean, it was not true in my case. I had like a gazillion expectations. I thought that if I'm going to get pregnant, oh my god, people are going to treat me so much special, because I've heard so much. And I've also seen, like, my best friend has got pregnant, and I saw her husband treating her so well. She's like the queen of this world and all those things. But in my case, the thing is, I have been mostly alone most of my pregnancy. I haven't felt anywhere close to special, and no one treated me anything like out of this blue thing. Treated me with ultra royalty, nothing of that sort. I still, even in my 9th month, I still do household chores, and touch wood, I feel very blessed to do so, because I mean, many women suffer a lot during pregnancy. I too have suffered like a lot, and you know that, like, you might have seen my vlog. But I am able to do work. I am able to still go on, carry on. It's not like I don't have pains. It's not like I don't have discomfort. I do have a lot of discomfort, a lot of pain. But you know what? I don't want to be dependent on anyone. It's just me. Like, I've been like that since childhood. I don't like to be dependent on someone for doing any major work. The only problem where I cannot do it at all is laundry. Like, I can put the clothes in the machine, and I start the machine and everything, but I cannot go dry it, because like, we live in first floor, and second floor we have the terrace, so I cannot carry the entire bucket, go and dry the clothes. I request my husband or my father to do it for me. Like, I tell them, if it is my father, I tell him, just keep the bucket over there, I will hang the clothes, but someone needs to carry it, because my pregnancy is a high risk pregnancy. So doctor has told me not to carry heavy stuff, not to do vigorous exercising and all those things. Even walking was prohibited at some point of time during my pregnancy. So that was it. Yeah, like, problems never end in my pregnancy. My wrist hurts like nobody's business, so I didn't have a wristband, so I'm using a medical socks because of us had ankle pains at some point of time. Everyone in my family, like my parents and I, always have this like medical socks with us because of the ankle pains. Okay, so this is one thing, that if you are being treated beautifully, like royalty, and they make you feel like ultra special during your pregnancy, consider yourself very lucky, because not everyone truly gets to enjoy that. At some point I got so lonely during this pregnancy. I said, you know what, if no one is going to make me feel special, or why should I wait for somebody else to do it for me? Let me do it for myself. So in my 7th month of my pregnancy, I took myself out. I made a vlog about that also. I'll put the link in the description box. So I took myself out for a small I ate somewhere in a cafe alone, which usually never happens, but I did it. I wanted to make myself feel special. I wanted to treat myself, because it's not easy in pregnancy. Okay, you get really lonely. Even if you have like a gazillion people around you, you still feel lonely. You feel very bad. You feel like it's end of the world. For some reason, hormones are on a different level altogether during pregnancy. But I was alone. I had only my parents with me, and alhamdulillah, my parents also helped a lot during this pregnancy. But you just tend to feel alone. You just feel very lonely, that's it. And my husband wasn't there, as I said, during the starting months of my pregnancy, like 3-4 months. He was constantly going out of station quite often, and he had a lot of work in hand. So we were not together, and I was getting even more like dejected, and even more feeling lonely about it. And also during this other months also, he has had a lot of work, wherein he has not been there at home most of the time. I have always felt very lonely about it, but of course work comes first, and I completely understand that. But that was the scene during my pregnancy. I'm still pregnant, like as I said, I'm 9 months pregnant, and I know, like, I'm talking to you, I'm feeling exhausted. Like, what nonsense is this? So these were some things I really wanted to put out there, that do not expect your life to be a fairy tale. If it turns out to be a fairy tale, you'll be really happy about it, but don't keep any expectations is my only point. At some point, I really wanted to spend some quality time, like talk to my husband and, you know, go on dates with him, because many people know I have done love marriage and I dated him for like 6 years and then got married. Now it's going to be like 3 years of our marriage, and we used to go on dates and everything. Now we won't be alone, we will have a little munchkin with us, but because I wanted to spend time alone with him, I had taken him for 2 dates. I said, you know what, chalo, let's just be together, we'll go on a date. During this entire pregnancy, we went twice for dinner, and we came back. I took him out for a date twice, so it was nice. We had a lot of closure. We had to speak about a lot of things. I can't wait to give birth. I feel so exhausted already about a lot of things, and now it is hitting me that I am pregnant and I have to give birth any moment, because I didn't have a bump till my 8th month ending. Very small, like very small, like literally. And everybody's like, oh, ladka hoega because you don't have bump.
कैसे कैसे लोग रहते हैं यार यहाँ पर.
I'm like, you know what, whatever happens, that child should come into this world without complications and problems, inshallah. That's the only thing. Gender doesn't matter for me at all, but everybody is like assuming it's going to be a boy, so let's see what it's going to be. In my 5th month, they had done a small baby shower for me. Like baby shower bolne se bhi na, it was not like a grand thing or anything. Like they just put haldi chandan and bangles, that's it, and then we had lunch and everybody just went their own way. My mother-in-law wanted to do it as it's my first delivery. That was really sweet of her. And usually do it in the 7th month, but we did it in the 5th month because my in-laws were supposed to go to Hajj during the 7th month of my pregnancy, so we had done it in the 5th month. And you're supposed to do the baby shower thing, god bharai thing, during the odd months of the pregnancy, not the even. So she couldn't do it in the 6th or the 8th, so she had to do it in the 5th or the 7th or the 9th. And 9th is always a very skeptical period. You don't know when you're going to give birth. So yeah, right now I'm 36 weeks pregnant. Within 2-3 days I will be like 37 weeks pregnant, and I cannot wait to give birth. I'm actually very grateful to Allah that He has pushed my pregnancy up to 37 weeks of pregnancy, because it is considered a full-term pregnancy, or, you know, even if I go into labor, it's considered a full-term baby, not a preterm baby or, you know, a premature child, because they say anytime after 37 weeks of child is fully developed, and it's considered a full-term baby. So alhamdulillah for everything. I hope I don't go into labor before this 2-3 days. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. The one thing about pregnancy is that it humbled me to a whole different extent. There is a lot of things that happened during this pregnancy, and I am so grateful to Allah that He has been merciful on us and made us pass through these hurdles. I just feel that whatever you know, pains and problems that we undergo, God is just testing us, and He will inshallah, you know, give like the most sweetest fruit to us once we have crossed those hurdles. It's like my own belief. So that is one thing. One more thing which has helped me calm down during this pregnancy and made me feel a little zen whenever I'm in distress or anything is prayers, of course, and also reading Surah Maryam every day and reading Manzil. I mean, it has done wonders. Manzil is a book of all ayats and khuls and all. So I feel so much better after reading that and after praying. Like I feel like, you know, okay, my mind is calm, I'm at peace and everything. And yeah, as I said, during this pregnancy, even though I had like gazillion complications, I've been active. I did not slack back and sit off and, you know, pretend like, oh my god, I'm so sick, please take care of me. I never did that shit. I have taken care of myself mostly, and I have done things on my own, like household chores ho ya mera kaam ho, sab kuch I've done.
बंद करो हाथ जोड़ के मैं.
Only when I was having like ultra miserable backaches, that is the time I requested somebody to fill water for me or do something, because I couldn't bend or couldn't squat and sit. But most of the time I've been like independent and done things so far. Even till my like 37 weeks of pregnancy is going to happen. Today, alhamdulillah, I've been independent, doing my own work. I hope to be that way even after delivery, because I feel I should not be a burden to anyone, and people should not be like, अरे pregnant हो गई तो इसको कुछ काम धंधा नहीं है, रोब झाड़ती है, I don't know all that crap. So I'm doing my own work and everything, and I feel good about it. Like, why? And this is such a big myth though. I have seen people act as if they are undergoing a major problem in life and they're pregnant. I mean, pregnancy is beautiful and difficult at the same time, but even if a person who has undergone so much like me, I have undergone so much in this pregnancy, and still I am doing things like household chores and my own work and my husband's work and everything I'm doing, then other people have no excuse to just slack back and sit and pretend like they're the princess and the queen of this world. And I feel that postpartum depression, I feel I won't suffer from it, because I never got attention in the first place during my pregnancy. No one treated me like a royalty or made me feel special during this entire time. They made me feel like I'm a regular person, that's it. There was nothing special about it, like, oh my god, तुमको चलो हम लोग सर पे चढ़ा के रख लेंगे, कुछ नहीं हुआ था.
जो होगा देखा जाएगा.
One more very disheartening thing I have seen in these Indians, our community people, is that their mindset is stuck in such a way that I have seen it with my own eyes and I've heard it with my own ears. Like, I visited so many people in the hospital when they've given birth and everything, and the first thing when people enter is like, "Hurry, how's the baby? Is the baby fine?" I mean, that and all is good. You're asking about the child, but at least make an effort to ask the mother if she's doing fine, or how she's feeling, how her birth experience. If she's not willing to tell your birth experience, at least she'll tell that, okay fine, it was painful, or I'm feeling much better. They'll feel much better about it, because moms mainly undergo postpartum depression because they feel so left out, because once a child comes, you're treated like nothing basically. Easily they feel bad. So what I would humbly request people, that you guys are like watching a video and you ever go to meet a mother who has given birth, ask about her first and then about the child, because she is the true warrior. She has carried the child for like 9+ months. It is not easy to carry a child. Giving birth is a whole different story altogether. They usually say that it is like a woman's second life if she has given birth, because many women lose their life, lose themselves, their identity and their personalities, everything post that delivery, and it takes a lot to bring a child into this world. And I know it by seeing my friends and people I know, and I know I'm also undergoing pregnancy and I'm 9 months pregnant, so I know how difficult it is. So just asking how they are, they'll feel lot better. Trust me, you people should do it. Like, this mentality of just giving attention to the child, I mean, it's good, you're giving attention to the child, but give some attention to the mother also. It's a humble request to all the husbands also there, that don't make your wife feel like she's obliged or she's burdened, or it's her responsibility that she only has to take care of the child. Help in all the parent duties, share it with her, help her through the postpartum depression, make her feel good, buy her favorite meals, help her with the child, changing diapers, feeding the child with the bottle, and washing up dishes or helping up with the laundry. Because women can do all this, but it will be nice if her husband and spouse also helps out, because it plays a major role, and we as Indians mainly slack off on it, thinking that it's a woman's responsibility to do everything, and magically and miraculously after her delivery she has to sit and do all the work. I feel it's ridiculous. You should cut some slack for women and make them also feel like they are a priority. And men usually give priority to their children, and I feel that give priority to your wife also. Make her also feel a little special, and make her feel like she has done a great thing, because it is a great thing bringing a life into this world. Make her feel like she deserves attention, and she also deserves to feel special. Make her feel special. That's my whole point. Yeah.
बहुत मस्त काम करते हैं मकसूद भाई.